Have you ever wanted to jump into a TTRPG without spending an hour rolling stats and picking skills and reading a 300-page rulebook? Well, what if I told you you can do a full-fledged adventurer in just a few minutes? That's the power of Grit, a fantasy RPG, right? It's a rules-light system designed for one-shots and short campaigns. I recently reviewed it, and it boasts about how fast you can build a character. So, let's put it to the test. How fast can I create a character? Hi, hello, I'm Turk, and welcome back to the Grouchcast, where we do all different kinds of TTRPG things. But today, we're testing out Grit Fantasy RPG's character creation just to see how fast I can go from 0 to hero and be ready to roll some dice. I've got a timer above me. We have 3 tabs, all right? We've got Photoshop open for our character sheet, so we can click in here and change things we need to go. We have Foundry open to be able to roll dice, and so you guys can see it to see that I'm not lying whenever I roll dice. Boom, it's right there, okay? And we've got the rules, so we can read through it, and we can make it, and we can do it as quickly as possible. All right, let's do it. All right, I've got my tab set up here in multi-windows. Very good stuff. Okay, I've got Photoshop, so I can click on and click off. We're very good. Now, start the timer and go. Create your hero. First steps. Who are we? We get to select a lineages as our first thing. What lineage we're going to be? They got a bunch here. There's a bunch of really cool ones, but I want to be a clever raccoon person, so we're going to be a wilder, and we're going to copy this here. We're going to pop over to Photoshop, make sure we have our text editor. We're just going to pull that back up. Yes, don't do that to me, Photoshop. All right, we're going to be a wilder. Very good. This may not be pretty, but it's gonna be sick. Okay, pull that back down. What does Wildern have? Ability, natural reflexes. We get to add a +2 to all of our focus die rolls. That's pretty cool. All right, so we're gonna come back over here. We're gonna make sure we click on that. We're gonna paste this in here. Let's stretch it out so we can read it. We can see it. Everything's good. Natural reflexes, very good. All right, we're gonna close that down. Make sure that's open. Close that back down. Now, what do? Step 2, allocate our aspect points. We've got might, prowess, valor, insight, and command. We want to be a clever-looking raccoon, so I think I already know we have 10 to allocate. So we're gonna hop over here. Our might, we're not very strong. We're gonna put 1 in might. I think we're gonna put 4 in prowess because we want to be dexterous. We want to be real fast, real good. Valor, I don't think we're very valorful, so we'll just put 2 in there, and then we're gonna put 2 in insight, intelligence, and we'll put 1 in there. Nobody likes raccoon. No one wants to talk to those. I like raccoons, but that doesn't matter. Okay, that's good and done. Moving on to the next thing. That's for quick build. We get to select our gear, so we get to select 1 unique gear item from the list, and then we get to pick 4 from the other one. So we're gonna roll a d20. What do we get? Rolling the d20. We got an 8. Okay, Dryad Vine Bow. Hey, that's pretty dang cool. I'll take that. Gear 1. This is our unique item, Dryad Vine Bow. We're gonna stretch it out so we can make sure we can read it. Actually, let's just do one of these real quick. We'll bring it down here to 8 points so we can make sure to read the whole thing. That's good. All right, now we get to roll a couple of times on this other one. We're gonna roll a 4d20. That's it. Let's bring that down so we can see what it is. We get a 7, so we get a hammer. Go ahead and copy that hammer. We're going to bring it over here. Put the hammer in the gear slot. I don't know why we have a hammer, but we do. 7, hammer. Very good. And then we've got a 2. We'll go down to this one here. Climbing kit. Grapple. All right, we've got a bunch of stuff here. Climbing kit. Very good. We're going to take the climbing kit. Come back over here. Gear 1. Don't mess up Photoshop. Climb kit. Very good. And then we're going to go back. We got a 2. All right, we got an 11. Marbles. Okay, we could use marbles for something. I don't know what we're going to use marbles for, but we can use marbles for something. All right, marbles with some random numbers. And lastly, we've got an 8. Now, do we want grapple net or do we want hand axe? We'll take the hand axe. We're going back and forth between both the roll charts because why not? All right, we've got a hand axe. Okay, let's see. After gear up, what is next? We got to do, it's not any of that stuff. We got character stuff. So we need... Sorry, I'm missing it here. Quirks and backstory. All right, let's roll a 20. Here we go. What do we got? A 9. So he's constantly taking notes, organizing, and he's grooming, and he's hungry. You know, we'll take that character backstory. There's no place to put it here on the sheet, but we know he's constantly grooming. All is well. We'll take that. We love that. Very good. Also, it's not only quirks. I believe it is features. Yeah, so our name and details. What do we look like? What's going on there? We got a D10. Let's roll it. What do we got? A 2. We are magnificent. We have a magnificent mustache. That's right, baby. Okay, step 5. Focus dice, grit, and soak. So focus die, we got to place a D4, D6, and a D8 in front of you. Very good. We've got our grit. Write the number 10 in both boxes above grit. Okay, and our grit is our HP, so we're going to do 10. We're going to do 10 here. Very good. And then, you know, we'll just copy that one over there. 10 and 10. Awesome. Okay, what is our soak? Add the soak values from your character's armor and shield. Write it on your character sheet above soak. If you have no armor or shield above soak, it will be 0. We have no armor, so it's 0. If your character is wearing armor, subtract his powers. We're not wearing armor, so that's fine. Yeah, and we need name in detail. So our name shall be Rascal, or we'll be Rascal the Raccoon. It's wild that took the longest thing, all right? And we have our 3 starting focus dice. I believe that we're done. That's it. We're good. 4 minutes, 18 seconds. I didn't put the name in there, but I did say it out loud. Rascal. We've got Rascal the Raccoon. He's got a hammer, climb kit, marbles, hand axe, and this really cool dryad bow, all right? We're good. We've got everything that we need. We're ready to play. We've even got our backstory stuff, which I could also copy in here so we remember, but we have a moose of magnificent moustache. We've got everything we need. That's it. That's it. I just built a full character in 4 minutes, and I'm ready to play. Grit Fantasy RPG makes character creation insanely fast, and I think it's really cool, and I wanted to showcase it and put it to the test. 4 minutes, and I did stumble a lot there. I think that someone else could probably do better than I did. Speedrun, baby! I got 4 minutes, 18 seconds. What do you got? Okay, so what do you think? Are you going to play Grit Fantasy? I don't know. If you want to pick it up for yourself, link in description, and let me know in the comments what you think about Rascal the Raccoon. And if you make one really fast with roll charts, what do you come up with? All right, see you next time. I've been Turk. Take a seat on the couch, roll for initiative.